y'all doing today? My name is Mr. Space. We talk about Space Check 880. We talk about all the good topics, everything. I would like to introduce my white man here.
What's going on with y'all, man? It's gonna be a good day, good topics today, a good conversation.
Good conversation. Shit, it's been a minute, but we back now. Sorry for leaving our people so long, but we had to do some vaping. You know what I'm saying? We do apologize about that. But you can always hit us up, Space Chat 880, follow us and all this shit. But it's a lot of shit going on in this world, but from the beginning, first of all, being in Texas, we have this young black man who was running track and some shit happened to him. Tell me what happened to him, Matt Moore.
Yeah, man. So you don't know a guy named Carmelo Anthony, not the NBA, Hall of Famer. We know Carmelo Anthony. It's a young kid, Carmelo Anthony from Texas.
How old is he?
He's 17 years old. Black kid. Unfortunately, he got into an incident at a track meet. I guess it started raining out there, so he, in Texas they got that different weather out there, man. It just started raining hard as hell out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what happened. He ran in the tent at the opposite school.
Oh, the opposite school.
Yeah, it wasn't his school, it was at the opposite school.
Okay.
Another school. So I guess some kids saw him, and they was worried about. They didn't know what he was doing under there, so they didn't know if he was gonna. Try to take their stuff. They just assume. They see a black guy running in there, so, first thing they start thinking was negative, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they went in there, two brothers, twins. One said he approached them and, they started, words just changed back and forth, but then the twin brother stepped up. I guess maybe he tried to grab the kid or something, but they got into an altercation, and then Carmelo, he stabbed the kid.
What did he stab the kid with?
They say he had a knife, but now reports coming out saying that it was, they got different tools that you tighten up your cleats with at track.
Yeah.
So I guess he stabbed him with one of those.
So being said, do you think this kid should go in jail for murder, attempted murder, assault, or what? Me personally, I feel, number one, it was raining. So I had to protect myself. Number two, you coming up and threatening me, I'm in a predicament now. And it's two of y'all. So it wasn't like it was self, self premeditated. It just something happened at that time.
Right. And, in Texas, they got the law stand your ground. We don't got that out here in the Bay Area. In Texas, they do got the law, the stand your ground law. So if you feel threatened, somebody threatening you, approach you, you got the right to stand your ground.
Well, I thought that just was with a gun, not with no clicks.
That's where you stand your ground, no matter what. If I don't got no gun, you bigger than me, I'll pick up something that I need to protect myself. You know what I mean? I'm just standing my ground, protecting myself. So. No, we'll see. It's gonna be an interesting case. He out on bail right now, so.
You know how much his bail was?
I don't even know. I heard it. I don't know for sure, so I'm not gonna say it. But I heard they dropped it. At first, they had some outrageous number on it, but then they dropped it down, and he was able to, they was able to do it. But man, I pray for the kid. Wish the best of luck to the kids on both sides. Because not only Carmelo, but the other side too. He lost a twin brother. You know what I mean? They was best friends. So I just imagine how that feels, losing your best friend, somebody you with every day. You know
somebody
what I mean?
you up with, yeah, you right.
So my prayers go out to both families, man. I know this ain't no easy situation. Yeah, it's a hard one, man.
You know what? Anytime you lose someone, right, it's a hard one. Especially to violent death. You know what I'm saying? And being there, seeing it, is a big difference than hearing about it. Being there, bro, you might be fucked up. They ain't gonna you will be fucked up for the rest of your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On both ends, on Carmelo Anthony end he'll be fucked up because the young man, he never did this before. Then on the other end, they would be fucked up too because they never lived through it before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But shit, that's why we all need to get it on and don't assume because we black or we white, we got issues. No, we might got issues, but don't assume everybody out to hurt. Cut off what do you call that? Brain flow. The kids go to school. Head Start. He's trying to cut off all programs for Head Start. So basically, you can't start school till kindergarten. Remind you, 1 to 5, that's very crucial. He's trying to cut off the school system. Head Start, man. How do you feel about that?
You know, most of the stuff that you see online is clickbait. I know for sure he ain't cutting off Head Start.
Shit.
And it's called pre-K. That's set up in every school. I know out here in California, because I just had a kid I got a kid that's in pre-K right now. So I know for sure that he ain't cutting that off.
Yeah, man, you trying.
Head Start is like a tutoring program. So if you send your kid to Head Start, you know we still got one of the worst. America is suffering at as far as education. We like at the bottom is education as far as all the countries. So we got this Head Start program, and we still got kids at the bottom of the list. And we don't need the program no more. You know what I mean?
I mean,
and as far as EBT, you know, some people need it, but sometimes you can't. And like I said, all this stuff be clickbait. We gotta read in more to it. But the EBT is like you can't be on EBT your whole life. You know what I mean? You gotta make something happen. You gotta have some kind of. You gotta want to do something.
No, you're right. You can't be EBT on your whole life. But some people just not qualified to get a job. Some people just ain't. Some people, and I agree with that. Like you can't be on welfare. I know motherfuckers on welfare their whole life. They got more shit than me. Sometimes you gotta get out here and work for it. A lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Because we working, man. So, me personally, I like this working money. This is EBT money. But at the same time, if you cut off EBT, bro, it's gonna be a lot of bullshit, a lot of more robberies, a lot of more. Then the food going up. You see the prices of eggs?
Yeah, it's going up, man. Yeah, go back. It ain't no. See, anybody can get a job, man. It ain't no You know what you mean? Not qualified. You can have a felony to get a job.
I mean, you could be cuckoo-doodle.
Okay, yeah, mental health stuff issues. You got, your arm cut off or whatever. You know what I mean? It's ways to stop you, but I don't know. I think he talking about the people that. What the people I see on EBT is they walking fine, they healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're right about that. But you can't. How can I say it? Yeah, a lot of people is hella fine. A lot of people is faking the shit, but a lot of people need a shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, it should be a program. If you own it, you gotta go through these steps. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be this easy if you're gonna get it. Go through some steps. This don't stop everybody. Because the person don't go through the steps, that means they don't want it.
Right. But like, let me give you an example. It's more people abusing the system than that's actually, using it for good.
No, I agree with you 100%.
Let me give you an example that the one thing I like that Trump and them doing, they going in and finding all the stuff. I just say the Social Security. You know how many people are taking advantage of Social Security?
A lot.
You know how many people they found over 100 years old in the Social Security?
Over who?
Over 100 years old. Even you had to say it. So they finding people that's over 100 years old.
And they did.
Right, but their family's still collecting the money. So
I think them people should be in jail.
Right. So that's what they going back doing. They finding out all that stuff. But the stuff, the people with the jobs and stuff, it's people that just collecting money for free. That's not doing no work. All they doing is sitting there. You know what I mean? So all these cuts they doing, all the cuts are not bad. Like
yeah, but you be breaking down like that. But then that's why there's always two sides of the story. You got the front end of the book, you got the end of the book.
right.
In the middle, you got to figure it out. Everybody's gonna tell you the beginning and the end, but what's in the middle?
With the tariff stuff that Trump doing now, you know, everybody we heard him right now.
I disagree. They trying to take all the black shit up in schools. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to wipe art history out.
Yeah, they've been doing that.
You know, but now Trump really trying to do it, and this DEA ain't no better. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we've
I
been,
don't know.
you know, we teach our own kids the history and stuff.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question. I'm just asking you this.
Yeah.
Real conversation right now.
Take it to them.
So, as far as I'm moving the Black history stuff out to schools, right? Every time, like they say, these young kids and stuff, they bring stuff up like, oh, the white people against me, they stopping me and stuff. But that's not true. We can go into the city hall in the building, apply for businesses. Like every business I applied for, I put a book on Amazon. No white person has stopped me from doing anything.
Because it's honestly, keep it real. I think a lot of us just don't know, and we think. I think that's the reason a lot of people don't go, because we don't do it. We don't know. But honestly, nobody can stop you, brother. Just go do what you gotta do.
So I'm saying, dude, is it a problem if we do take the history out of schools?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
yes. Hell yeah, fucking yeah.
Let me put it to you this way.
Hell fucking yeah. What?
Let me put it to you this way.
Okay.
If we take all the history out of
the
schools,
take all the history out, but you need all
black
history.
All black history, slavery.
No. If you go to do one, do all.
Okay, we take all the slavery and stuff, all the black history out the schools, right? Now, 30 years later, the kids growing up, they don't know nothing about slavery. So now everybody on the even playing field.
No, I disagree.
There's no excuses.
No.
No excuses to be held back because we don't got nobody to blame it on. So now it's a fair playing field for everybody. Because now remember, it's not just the black people forgot about it, the white people forgot about it too. The white kids, they don't know nothing about slavery either.
Okay, you have a good point, right?
So we all on the same playing field and nobody knows nothing about now everybody equal now. Instead of now they know their history, we the slaves, now they automatically think they better than us.
Okay, no, let me flip this, right? Me, as coming up to school, I learned a lot of shit in school. Right, so you say that, take away the history, you talk about take away the Black History Month. Because if you gonna do all, take away everything.
Yeah, all year is Black History. It's Black for me all year.
But you know, a lot of people don't. I mean, personally, I think for me, it's better for me to know my history, because I feel you raping me if I don't know it. You know what I'm saying? I would want to know where I come from. You know, so how can I say it? It's up to the person to go do what they want to do. You know, but me personally, I wouldn't take off Black History. I'll keep it in, keep walking with it.
But you can know where you come from without knowing the bad and the evil part.
No, I want to know everything.
I mean, I get that, but
especially if it got something to do with worldwide. You know, but for me, no.
So what did knowing your history do to you, though? Or what did it do to your mentality?
Me, it made me stronger. Then when I came to when I came up to the real thing that happened, I already know how to adjust to it. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Because my history showed me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going, oh, okay, this police came. Hey, I go, hey, how you doing, Mr. Officer? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak to him. Yeah, because I already seen the movie or whatever. You right? Learn me how to speak to him.
Yeah, well, it had the opposite effect on me. Like
I have opposites too.
Like I say that because I don't trust nobody that's not my race. You know what I mean? Like I really gotta get to know them and
yeah. I get it.
If I see them on the street, there's somebody walking, so I might not speak until they smell or speak to me.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way.
So that's what the history did to me. I'm saying that's negative. Just think if I didn't know none of the bad stuff, you probably see the white dude, hey, what's up, man? We all think that we all equal. We just different colors.
Yeah, and you have a point. You have a valid point. So I think it's this individual, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But honestly, at the end of the day, it depends on the parents to teach them that. Because school just going to teach them a little bit.
Yeah, I just thought about something in my head. Like, I mean, we got kids, you got nephews and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. We have fights at school, right? Mm-hmm. We're not going to go around telling our kids that we got beat up at school 2 or 3 times.
No.
So why the hell should we telling our kids we got whooped and put in slavery and all that stuff then?
Because me personally, it wasn't me. Right,
It's still making our family look weak as hell. Our ancestors look weak though, right?
It's just like, I don't know how to bring it up, but and maybe you is right, because maybe that's one of the reasons a lot of people smoke and we drink like that. Because, our history. So you do have a point. But, I think we both have valid points. You know what I'm saying? It's how you deal with it and how you go with it.
Don't get me wrong, we still want to teach it at home. But I'm not forgetting my black history, you know what I mean? I'm still talking to my kids about it. But if they don't teach it at school, I don't mind. Remember, at school, they flipping the narrative, too. Come on, man. They talking about Christopher Columbus found the U.S. or something.
He was a black man.
All right, so I'm saying they switching it. They telling what they want to tell when they telling it anyway. So I'm going back telling my kids, Christopher Columbus, the Indians was already here already. How he discovered anything?
They killed him. He slaughtered them. Ain't that about a bit? Then take their land. Then gonna say Happy Thanksgiving.
Right.
These devils. Oh, I'm sorry. He just in the court. Cause that shit irritate, bro. And they been doing this for ever.
Now that's what make you don't want to forget the history. Cause you want to let the kids know we can't really trust these people. Cause it just might be in their blood or in their nature to switch up and turn their backs and change up on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that just showed out of history what they did.
Cause you just said it. Cause when you said that, I went back in history and it struck a chord. Like these white people just came over and just stole fucking everything. Now even if us though. You might could have been on a whole other island. I don't know. Like fucking California, our own little shit. Black people. And live, I don't know. But we stuck here.
But yeah, so I don't know, it's two sides, man. That's, like you said, it's a good argument, man.
Yeah, I would honestly.
It's two sides to
how you feel.
Even I feel like, okay, maybe we shouldn't take it out after we talked about it more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and maybe I feel like maybe we should because when you said it, it brought a little
yeah.
like now, you know what I'm saying? So it's. It's hard.
We ain't gonna get too much into this, but I do want to tell you, just said something about an island. It's an island in India, Signatory Island. It's one of the only islands that they can't touch. Like these people still
the white
living.
people.
No, they not. Yeah, the
we
white
gonna
people.
Call y'all like y'all is.
Yeah, it's the only people they can't touch.
Clear people.
Like they still living in their stuff. Like you. Remember we used to watch National Geographic, the ladies walking around naked and all that? They still got that on. They don't got no iPhones, no TVs, none of that.
How we let to live on somewhere like that, bro? With naked. I mean, not naked, the clothes, but no iPhones, no phones.
They don't know about it, though.
But can you go 6 months?
Not right now.
I'm saying 6 months with no phone, with no. The only way you wear is your outfits.
I can't go 6 hours off. 6 months. I understand these people don't know about it though. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's wild, man.
They have no sense about iPhones, so this is natural to them. They just living their life, still hunting and all that shit. But it just came up because a white boy, he got arrested for going over there. Because, like I said, nobody can go over there. So he got arrested. He's lucky they didn't kill his ass. The last person they called over, they killed him. But he left a Coca-Cola on the beach. Like, oh, these motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't know what that. Yeah.
Don't be fucking up my beach.
Right. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, that was a good one, man.
Yeah, let's kick it. How you like the playoff?
The playoffs, man, the Warriors, we won that play-in, and we got the 8th seed, man, so.
And we play Houston.
Houston, hope we can beat them, man. Hopefully Steph turn it up. It's 30 a game, Steph. We need you, baby.
It should be Houston 4. I see that.
Jimmy Butler been playing good. So
Yeah, I could see y'all beating them.
So I think they're a young team. So yeah.
3-1 3. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's no issue.
So
You
yeah,
know, Lakers. I think Lakers gonna be a hard bargain. Investment.
Yeah, I gotta see can Lakers get past Denver though. You know that white Jokic, whatever. I can't think of it, but he can ball out.
Yeah, but I think they could pass him. You know, then I think OKC.
Oh yeah, they've been playing good.
Yeah.
SGA.
Yeah.
That boy good, man.
Milwaukee always in it.
Yeah, Milwaukee.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a good one, bro. Stay tuned.
They got the West. I'm just thinking about Milwaukee and who else? Milwaukee. I had another team, the Knicks. Knicks been pretty good. The Hawks playing good too, but I don't think they got it all to finish like that.
So check this out. You need y'all Space Check 880, right? Hit that subscribe button, that like button. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what's going on. Comment. You know, we need y'all, bro. Like y'all need us. You know, we gonna talk about all this shit. You know, more mental stuff. More we finna get into it live. You know, yeah, that part.
Yeah.
You know, shit. Once again, you feel good in the hood.
Oh yeah, what you smoking on over there?
Huh? I'm smoking
people
some.
See us smoking all the time. They want to know what we smoking on.
Right now, today, it's some gelato.
Gelato.
Yeah, it's some gelato today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But last time, I don't know. I smoke on shit, different shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you smoking on?
I'm gonna break it down for you. I'm smoking on peanut butter. It says peanut butter rolls. It's peanut butter breath mixed with grape soda. It's pretty good, man. It tastes good. Taste is good. Got me feeling good. They say the effects of it relieving stress, anxiety, and mild pain. You know what I mean? So I'm feeling good, man. So always get y'all some peanut butter rolls.
Well, I really think drink and weed really stress, but weed is more make you chill. Drink, it depends on the person and the mood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Literally, you know what I'm saying? But weed, you already chill. It ain't no like no other drug. Yeah. That's why we got 420 out here, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we represent 420, because we's no drug. They don't represent meth day. They don't represent crack day. Mm-hmm. But guess what? They do 420 day. If it was a drug, it wouldn't be a day called 420. Right. Let's put that on the map right now for all y'all folks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm smoking weed, some good gelato. I've been smoking.